Hello Libra and Libra cross watchers. Welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia. Today I will be doing a general romantic love reading for the collective of Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, anywhere that you find Libra as a placement in your birth chart, this reading could be for you. General readings are not personal ones. They did not go out with one person and that person's specific situation in mind. While you are here, please enjoy yourself. Secondly, please use your own intuition and discernment to collect the pieces of this reading that you feel belong to you and your situation, and then lovingly release the rest to a different Libra that may need that message more than you at this time. Whenever this reading does resonate, if it is a sentence, if it is a segment, or if it is the entire thing, please hit the like button. Drop me a comment below and tell me how this is your story. Feel free to share this with anyone you feel may need this message. And lastly, please remember to become a subscriber to this channel. If I'm the reader that you resonate with the most, you can also feel free to hit the notification bell. That way you will be notified when I upload new materials and new videos. All right, so we're going to pull a couple of cards here. I have 3 decks and we're going to find out who possibly it is that we're connecting with in your energy. If none of these pertain to the person that you think that we're reading for, do not feel that this is not your reading. Sometimes when we pull these, it's just a few clues or hits that could help someone who does not know who that they're connecting with. If you know who you're connecting with, then we're good to go. If you do not, or you don't know who this reading's about, these may help you. But again, if none of this pertains to your actual person, don't think it's not your reading. All right. The person we're reading about could be someone that's self-employed, someone that owns their own business, someone that has their own lifestyle, makes their own money, but works for themselves. Could be someone that has some questions about their past, or they question their past a lot, like, well, why did that have to happen? Why is this going on? Kind of thing. And also someone who's super supportive in their energy, someone who likes to help others, likes to support others in things. So that's kind of interesting. Okay. Could be someone that is a Taurus or has Taurus placements in their birth chart. Okay. Could be someone that's kind of closed off right now, very wounded, and trust is needed here to reestablish opening their heart. Could be someone that's blonde. Could be someone that has a dark past, which is why they're questioning that past and possibly why they're closed off. And also someone could be that loves animals, okay? So take what resonates. Like I said, if your person, none of that pertains to your person, that's okay. Does not mean this is not your reading. All right. The bottom of our main deck, we find the energy of, in this deck, there are 2 extra cards. This one is one of them. This is called the Mother Star, and it says the word yes. Energy of the 6 of Pentacles, the Fool card of Aries, the 7 of Wands, and the Strength card of Leo. So anytime one of these cards comes, I just say it's an affirmation of what we're going to read about. The answer to this situation is yes. Basically, what I see here is that there really is bravery and a chance for a fresh new start, one that's actually fully aligned and balanced between 2 people. 2 people that really want the same exact thing in a giving and receiving way. Someone that's trying to start brand new, a situation that's trying to become kind of coming in with courage to look at the challenges that have happened here and to be brave enough to overcome some of those challenges, to start fresh. That's really exciting. This looks like something that's designed by the universe to help heal some of those things in the past, things that were challenges, things that were hard, things that didn't work out, which is possibly why this person feels like they're kind of closed off in their energy. But we're going to see as we dive in. Okay, so let's unfold. Your theme is starting off with something about feeling isolated, feeling sad, feeling lonely, feeling outside of a connection, feeling really left out, okay? We also have the energy of renewal. So that's beautiful. It's like a restoration, a rebirth of this relationship. I like that after feeling isolated. We have number 42, Exaltation, which speaks about being a master manifester. This is a brand new deck to me. It's the Black Moon Lilith deck. I saw it at this really cool store, and I've never seen anything like it, so I knew I had to get it. And this says, you are a master alchemist, seamlessly crafting your reality around you. Basically, I think what's beautiful here is that you are working really hard to manifest this life that you want, that brings in joy, elation, and peace. I think it's really exciting that you're able to create this item, this renewal, this rebirth after feeling pretty lonely and isolated. We have the energy of number 4, the Cemetery, and it says, call in the courage to embrace death as a part of life's journey, to welcome new beginnings that bring growth and evolution. So this seems like a cycle is going to go away, die, the cycle of feeling isolated and lonely, and then embracing the new beginnings that will lead to that growth and expansion and this renewal. That really is very cool. I love when tarot does this, where, you know, our undercurrent is talking about being brave enough to look at wanting to take a leap of faith towards something that's more balanced, finding that balance of looking at one's past and a cycle that one has been through that's been hard or challenging, and then being able to start fresh and to walk away from that sorrow and that loss and leaving behind the things that don't matter. That's really cool. So let's dive in. Libra, your energy at this time towards this relationship is sat in the 3 of Swords. There's that loss. There's that sadness. There's this isolation, feeling left out, feeling lonely. A lot of grief, a lot of heartbreak. There's something that's obviously happened here that kind of pushed you out of feeling in a close space with your person. An event, a cycle, something like that that's gone on here that's really given you a reason to feel left out, lonely, alone. Being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Emperor card of Aries, that's divine masculine energy, the 6 of Cups, and the Devil card of Capricorn. So it really looks like you've been slow to process that pain, slow to make some decisions in your life and stand in your own power. There's this real strong urge to want to reconnect, reconcile, get back on track. There's this thing holding you back, though. This attachment to something, this fear of something, the diplomacy of not understanding why this had to happen, fear, anger, anguish, frustration. It very much to me looks as if there's just that thing that's sitting out here in the distance that's caused you to pause, I think. Really slow movement though, okay? Let's get a little bit more information here. You do want to get back on track with this person. I think that's really powerful. But you feel limited. You feel trapped by something. There's something kind of preventing you from moving forward towards it. Number 12, Rich Lady energy, tells me that throughout this whole thing, you're trying to balance like beauty and harmony and trying to stay looking beautiful and trying to continue putting your love light out into the world and into this relationship. We have number 3, the Ladybug, and number 17, the Stork. And so I think you are really trying to transform this situation and move it out of a state of feeling isolated and into a state of renewal, a happy, vibrant life, something more comfortable. There's 2 things here on both of these cards about birth. So if you are feeling like if you are pregnant, if you're able to become pregnant, if you are with someone who can get pregnant, you may want to be careful if that's not something you're ready for, because children in and of, themselves are such a blessing. most times when both people are ready for it. That children could be this devil thing too, that's preventing you from moving forward to a state of renewal. That does not mean that they're a bad. It just means that possibly a child or a child's well-being or a child's welfare, I just heard, could be the thing that's preventing this from coming back into the state in what it once was. You do want to get back on track with this person. You do want to transform this and have a happier, better place to be in. A more vibrant, abundant life with this person and wishes coming true. Okay, so let's see how your person's showing up for you. Their energy is sat in the 10 of Wands. This person is feeling very overloaded at work or in life. They feel very burdened. They feel like there are a lot of demands on their energy, their attention, their responsibilities. They feel like they're carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders. And it seems to me that that could be part of what's making you feel this heartbreak, is that they're busy lifing and trying to look at these things from their past, trying to be brave enough to really look at what was out of balance, and then having the courage to meet that challenge and rise to the occasion here despite feeling overworked. They are being clarified by the Hanged Man of Pisces energy, the 6 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords. So it seems like, honestly, they've been really putting themselves in like a timeout position, trying to understand from both perspectives what is happening here, wanting to move forward out of things that have felt rough or hard or strained, wanting to come back in from this isolated place. It's ironic, you're both feeling left out. You're both feeling isolated and away from one another. This is knowing that the key to unlock the door to open back up relies in actually walking away from these guilt and shame and questionable things that have gone on in the past, walking away from being closed off and wanting to open up and have a little bit more dialogue. Lots of times this card speaks about not being truthful. I don't see it that way at all in this reading. It seems to me more like your person's actually seen things through your lens in this like sacrifice or waiting or trying to gain perspective, asking for enlightenment here about how to move this forward and out of such an isolated place, and how to walk forward from those things in the past that were not great, lower vibrational things, difficult choices, things that didn't align, things that didn't work out. So it really feels a lot like knowing that in order to do the thing that you both want so badly, it's going to require walking away from lower vibrational feelings, not actions, more feelings. Okay. Number 29, imprisonment. Yeah, I think this is this person being stuck in their mind, stuck in their feelings, feeling like they can't move forward from it, but knowing that in order to move forward for both of you, it is going to require letting that stuff go. Knowing that the way forward from this is to ask for enlightenment on how to move forward and how to balance those scales. Being clarified by 33, the key, the winter waning crescent, and number 3, the tracks. So right now, this person is really trying very hard to find the solution to this situation, the way to unlock those feelings or those thoughts or that fear of movement. Right now, though, is not quite the right time. So right now, this person is going deep within to reflect, self-reflection, really thinking it over, trying to get there. You may realize that by like the holiday season, maybe this will start unfolding, but this person is really trying to figure out the way forward, how to get moving forward in a focal point of getting away from and detaching from these things from their past or these imprisoning thoughts or feelings, and leaving behind the guilt and the sorrow and the shame and walking forward into the light. Okay. So what does this person intend or want with you in this relationship? We have the Queen of Wands. Their interests lie in the creativity and the focus of who you are as a person, being warm, being inspiring, being attentive, being kind, being loving and passionate. They intend to continue investing in this and developing that warmth that they know that you embody. They like that about you a lot, and they intend to continue focusing on you, I think. Being clarified by the Page of Pentacles, wanting to have a very real conversation about what is going on, what they've been going through. See how this person's balancing on one foot too? In fact, it really almost looks like they're balancing on an ice skate, which is kind of interesting. It's like standing on such a fine balance point of knowing they need to tell you the truth and explain to you what's actually been going through their mind and through their feelings, and trying to explain why they're going through the things they're going through. Six of Wands, wanting it to be a victory, wanting to win, wanting to be recognized, wanting to be appreciated for their efforts of trying to figure this out. Justice card of Libra, wanting to balance those scales. I said this a while ago, wanting things to be fair and right for both of you. And the Wheel of Fortune, which is Sagittarian energy. That Justice card is Libra, if I didn't say it. Knowing that it is really time for this to move forward. It's a destiny point. It's a place inside of ourselves where fate and karma and destiny all align. And it's finally like the divine has interceded to bring this moment in, to speak their truth and to really explain to you what has truthfully been happening inside of their thoughts. 32, sorrow. This person may be suffering from a high amount of depression. Could be something that has happened in their past, could be something that they're dealing with at work. Maybe if their business has struggled a loss and they didn't want to tell you because they're ashamed. That could be something here. For someone here, it could be things from their past they have not disclosed to you yet, and it's finally time to speak the truth, but it's something this person is really ashamed of. It's something that they feel really bad about, and that's why I think it's this Death card is here. Like, put to rest those things and then embrace the new beginning that's here and the change that's coming. We have number 1, the rabbits, and the element of air. So this person could have air sign in their chart. Seriously, for sure you do, since you are an air sign. I just think that there's a big desire to have a new beginning here with a sudden increase of resources for some reason. It really seems like this person's so curious about and clever, like how to move this forward and how to speak that truth. Really wanting to communicate that in an effective way to you. Okay, so how does this person truthfully feel about you? Well, we have the Wheel of Fortune. They feel like you were their destiny. They feel like it was fate that you two met. They feel like it was part of what it was on their life's mission and journey. They feel like it was very auspicious and serendipitous to have met you and to be a part of your life. They feel hope when they're with you. They feel like it was given, you were given to them by the divine. And they feel like you were brought into their life to show them a greater way forward. Being clarified by the King of Pentacles. They feel like you are loyal and kind, and you're always there for them. Steady, solid, practical, grounded. The World, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, I think that they feel like walking away from this sorrow and this depression and this guilt and shame, closing out that cycle with you by their side will feel like a victory. They really feel like you are the person that's helping them realize this past and the things that have gone on, and you're also here as their soul's mate to really open that door to healing and successful closing out of that cycle. We have Eight of Swords. Here's that trapped in the mind. Here's that mental imprisonment. Can't stop thinking about it. Can't stop. Don't know what to do. But here you are. You are the inspiration to open and unlock the chambers of the mind and that mental imprisonment. Your light, your warmth, your heart, your soul is the thing that's inspiring them to and guiding them forward. And how beautiful is that? Number 20, the House. They feel so good being with you. They feel stable, and that they, for once in their life, actually have a foundation that feels real. For someone here, their childhood was horrible. This person's, not yours necessarily, could be too, but this person's childhood was absolutely atrocious. Like what they navigated through was so hard that it has left them wounded beyond words. And that's where you kind of came in and acted as this inspiring place for them. You gave them like you opened the curtains to a whole different way of life. We have number 5, the grasshopper, and number 14, the geese. I think that this is the place where this person is finally going to take a leap of faith. There is the 3rd card here about birthing a child. If you are not trying to get pregnant, be careful. If you have kids, there's something here about how your children are impacting this relationship. You might be pregnant. There are 3 cards on this table about the birth of a child. So just know, like, that could possibly be. But I think the thing is that this person's ready to actually take a chance and move forward without worry, on knowing how to move forward, knowing how to get going, but knowing that you're going to be right by their side to help them navigate through this. And so you are someone very faithful, and they know that. And I think since you're so dependable, these are the things that are going to really help this person to heal through this stuff and to work their way forward, and to help leave behind that old life, not forgetting it, forgiving it, and then coming to peace with their past, and then being able to walk forward and proudly into a new life with you that does not have that attached to it. So let's get any advice or clarity for you about this with your person, please and thank you. When all of them fly out, there's something bigger over here to let you know or to tell you. Okay. Give it the time it needs. So don't try to rush this. Allow them to work through this on their own, or with the help of a therapist, or you listening. There's no finite time for when this needs to be done by. So give it the time it needs. Be gentle with yourself in the process. Take good care of yourself, because it feels to me like this is a lot about your person's needs and not so much about your own. So make sure you're doing some light self-care in the process. And then truthfully see things for what they honestly are. Not what you hope they would be, not what you think they're going to be, but really honestly, truthfully, and vulnerably look at the situation for really what it is, and then sit in that energy of being supportive and being loving, and finding the solutions to help this person through this. So this is where I'm going to leave this. If this sounds familiar to you and is your story, please hit the like button. You can leave me a comment if you like, or simply just an emoji to let me know that this connected and is your story. And lastly, please remember to subscribe to this channel. I really want to say thank you guys for being here with me today. It is always my honor to read for you. I will talk to you next time, Libra. Bye-bye.